You came up with a framework that shows how to examine waste in innovation programs. You also found, hey, this is something that actually applies to any organization where they're trying to grow and uncover the things that are holding you back.
Innovation is no more about like one team. It's not a one team thing. It's happening everywhere in the organization. But today's organizations, they're bound by budgets, by disciplines, by silos, and it's really tough sometimes. Again, depending on the culture of the organization, it becomes tough.
We present you the 5 mindsets that can help you bring change and enhance your abilities to catalyze innovation.
In football, which Americans call soccer, there's 4 main positions. There's the goalie, there's defenders, midfielders, and then strikers or forwards. And each position, by its name, has a certain role that they play, and they have certain skills and talents to be able to fulfill that role. So this is kind of like in an organization, but in organizations we have so many different roles, it gets really complex fast. So if you think about these soccer positions, if someone at the midfield misses a pass or something, the defenders don't sit there and go oh, you missed that, that's too bad, you screwed up. Instead, they see the gap in performance and they step forward and they do what they can, because everybody's operating from this bigger commitment, which is we want to win the game as a team, right? You don't win a game as a defender, you win a game as a member of the team.
I love that, because that's really about proactiveness and keeping an eye out on where I can pitch in, right? And I think that's what in our research we found, that naturally in most organizations you will find people like that. They will be on the lookout for where is their bottleneck and where can I improve this, or how can I change it? Can I do something different to make sure that this doesn't become a hurdle? In sports, what you do is you practice that, and it's kind of becomes like by design. Whereas in organizations right now, it's still unseen, and people kind of work, but I think the bottlenecks are so many. You can't rely on the organic ad hoc kind of means of solving them. As an organization leaders, you have to make the conditions right enough for those people to be proactive, to maintain that enthusiasm to solve those things. And you want to make sure that it's the holistic approach too.
Yeah, and there can be a competitive advantage to you creating the space for people to cross their organizational lines on occasion, right? So in soccer, every once in a while, if there's a defender who has a lot of speed, a team can actually end up creating plays where that defender goes all the way and is the one who shoots the goal, which catches everybody else, kind of by surprise. So it becomes an advantage. So giving the space for your team to explore and jump into situations that aren't their job is really important. 1, because it helps solve those bottlenecks that are slowing you down, but 2, it might help you realize whole new opportunities.
When I say creating the right conditions, that's one of the ideas. It's very important that the employees have privilege and permission to job craft their role, right? Like sometimes the jobs are crafted so tightly that they don't have the permission to step out of their boundary. And we have seen through research, purpose-driven is one of the mindsets, and in that, if you're really clear and aligned on the intent and the goals of the organization, people will be proactive and they can take calculated risk to do it. But an organization has to allow for that adaptability and flexibility to encourage people to do that.
Please visit khojlab.com/workshop for more information.